In this video, I want to talk about the 4 funnels that I think are the only 4 to really focus on. I want to just remove all the complexity that's happening around this whole thing and sort of let's get away from overwhelm and let's just get back to a bit of whelmed, you know? So I want to explain real quick what a funnel is again. I say again, you might not have seen any of my other videos, this might be your first time, but the one purpose of a funnel is it's a intentional, highly intentional web page designed to solicit an action at the end, okay? And it's a concept, but for the most part, we condensed it down to website, system.io, ClickFunnels, whatever platform you use doesn't necessarily matter, but the main purpose is very high intention leading us to action taking at the bottom, right? And so it's really important because funnels are a way of eliminating distractions to remove the possibility of something to go wrong. You know, like Murphy's Law, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. So when you have an entire website where there's buttons to click for the about page and the contact and this page and that page and all this stuff, it confuses the heck out of people on there, and it reduces the likelihood of them going to the thing that you want. And then at least, even with the funnel, the thing that can go wrong is that someone will get to the end and they don't convert. But at least you're limiting the amount of things that can go wrong, because undoubtedly they will eventually do so. And so getting on to the next main thing is why I think there are only 4 funnels. If you go on Google and Google funnel types, it'll come up with like 15, right? In fact, I've got them here. Let's have a quick look-see. So these are the ones that Google will show you. A ton of them, right? Webinar funnel, tripwire funnel, lead generate, yeah, all of this. You can read it, you can go Google it, you can search it. And all these are valid. I'm not trying to discourage or deny that this exists, but what I'm trying to lead into is, you know, the second rule of thermodynamics. I'm going to paraphrase it here slightly, but the world is forever moving towards chaos and complexity. So what we could try to do is retain that simplicity, right? Fine tuning and getting even finer with the comb and deciding on how many more funnels there exist. Like, let's just look at the bottom line of what it is. Remember, a funnel is an intention to get to an action. So as a business owner, as a service provider or something, you have one core offer. You might have multiple core offers, fair enough, as you expand, but I specialize in communicating with small to medium-sized business owners, right? And so you might have one product that you sell. You might have it whether it's physical or digital. You might have a single course or a membership that you want to get students from or get students to, right? You might have a service that you want to be booked for, whether it's on site, like a static thing, or it's a mobile thing. And so that is the crux of this. That end action should determine what the funnel is called. Like here we can see survey funnel. It's a funnel you would guide someone through to be able to complete a survey at the end, okay? But the reason why I want to eliminate a lot of this complexity here is because a lot of these stages that we see in front of us are simply the starting points of another funnel, right? And so what I want to explain here is at the end of it all, you want to get, like I said, you want to get a student, whether you're also a membership owner. You want to have a client, if you're a service provider, and you possibly want to have a customer if you're selling a product, whether it's digital or physical. Along the way, every service or every industry, every person trying to solicit exchange is going to use a lead magnet. They're going to use some sort of onboarding process, some sort of content funnel, some sort of cancellation funnel. Like, these are features that are always baked into the bigger funnel that is business, right? I think the most obvious funnel we know of is AIDA, right? Awareness, interest, desire, and action. But unanimously, we have action at the bottom. Awareness can be distributed throughout all those other 3 steps, right? We can use Eugene Schwartz's awareness funnel that he created, where it's like from not aware to most aware. But at the most aware point, which we could describe as desire, that begets action, right? And that's the main thing. But what we want to focus on is, let's call funnels by what they produce at the very end, right? So the 4 funnels I would like to promote as existing are these ones. It's a booking funnel, a membership or course funnel, a physical product or a digital product. At any point, right, the difference between, say, a lead magnet funnel and a sales funnel is one is for free, and or okay, even more like more precise is one is not the core offer and one is. If you are selling something low ticket and it's like an entry point into your funnel, it's still at this point of interest and desire, pushing people further to the greater action at the bottom. That's when like we're leading them to the core offer, right? Anything else is considered lead at this point. And so, and then booking is for service providers, like whether you have a in-person job or on-site, mobile, whatever it is. If you want to take appointments for hairdressing, tattoos, window cleaner, mobile car valeter, grass cutter, you need some sort of booking system or process to get you appointments right at the end of it, a client. And then same membership or courses, whatever channel you use to get you to having students at the end of it, right? So these are the 4 core funnels that I would suggest to focus on. And I'm really doing this as well because I think it's Occam's razor, right? It's if we can reduce it to simplicity, why shouldn't we? Why should we complicate things by overwhelming the masses, right? Like I said, like core values for sure. Modular, standardize. Grassroots are really important. I think it should be imperative that there's a way in for everyone. I definitely don't believe in gatekeeping, but I do understand that there are barriers to entry. But at any point, if we can, I would like to lower those barriers so more people can pass through and enter, right? So this is that attempt at this. Like, I know that there's complexity in funnels. We are tending towards complexity and chaos. That's the natural order of things. But every now and then for a moment, let's try bring it back to core fundamental principles, right? At the end of the day, what do business owners want? You want clients to make bookings. You want students to join your membership or your course. You want customers to buy your physical or your digital product. You use a funnel to get them there. And that's the really important thing. And so, like I say, at the end of it all, we can really reduce it. Occam's razor, transactional intention. That is the bottom line of a funnel. It's we want people to take action. We want them to be aware, we want them to be interested, we want them to drum up desire and intrigue and comparison and contest, right? But at the end of all of that real fun and games, okay, action must be taken. And then from there, we can start creating that flywheel that brings them back into the top of the funnel, or not necessarily the top of this funnel, but the top of another funnel. And we just keep the game playing, right? That's the dance of life. And so I have another illustration here that just shows the idea here. It's like within a normal funnel, say you're a photographer. As a photographer, you are going to have your main funnel that leads you to having clients booked, right? At some point along the way, you are going to want to get leads, okay? And that's what this one here shows. You're going to want to get leads by some sort of offer or, promotional thing, discounted images or like a special discounted deal, right? Seasonal gift. And then at the end of it, if you've ever seen the marketing bow tie, which is a really nice one, is that then we might get from customers or clients, we might get them to be our lead getters, as Alex Hormozy puts it. We might want to make them into affiliates. We want to make them into brand ambassadors, right? And then they help us get new clients to enter the funnel. But a lot of these other smaller funnels, like the lead generation or the lead funnel, cancellation funnel, content marketing funnel, all this stuff, they're all just other aspects that go within the bigger picture, which is how do we get people that have no idea about our offer, who we are, what we do? How do we start pushing them into, or not pushing them, but guiding them to fall through, catch them along the way, and ultimately take action to purchase, to trust, to spread the good word through word of mouth, right? Free favor type thing. How do we do that? And that's the ultimate thing. So I think, like I said, there's only 4 funnels we need to really focus on in terms of creation with the tools that we have at our hands, like the ClickFunnels, System.io, ConvertKit, all that good stuff. But ultimately, it's the concept we want to think of is keep at the forefront of your mind. I'm doing this to get, and then enter your desired action there. I'm doing this to get students. I'm doing this to get customers, clients, right? So everything will lead you down the rabbit hole, but it just keeps it a little bit more focused and dialed in. So like I say, I think that is just a way of keeping things clean and simple, sharing what I also believe and how I do my work as well. Yes, if you like this, subscribe, like, comment below the most confusing funnel that you've ever heard of, right? And because some of these I was not aware of. Like I didn't know there's the homepage funnel or the invisible funnels. That's probably my most confusing because the funnel's already invisible. So if you haven't seen that video, it's on my channel somewhere. I'm probably not at the stage where I'm going to be putting cards in these videos just yet. But yeah, I think that's a crazy one. The invisible funnel, eh? Subscribe, look in the description. There might be something there, probably pertaining to either a free consultation or a free course that I'll maybe be running about simple single solutions, single system solutions and funnels. And I will see you in the next one.